Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed 2015 for another episode of Undefeated. Now, don't worry, we are going to be doing a few retro games, but I thought, why not do one on Need for Speed, because it's been a while since we've actually come on Need for Speed. I only usually come on Need for Speed for Undefeated in videos, and I kind of wanted to mix up a bit, so we're going to go ahead and do Stick or Twist. Now, if you don't know what Stick or Twist is, I'll go ahead and put a little, like, infographic up of what it actually is. Essentially, I get 3 spins. If it goes on to the last spin, I'm forced to use the third car, and then afterwards we will also do a spin to find out whether the car will be drift, grip or drag, and that's basically all it is. Obviously using a random number generator with the max amount of cars that are in Need for Speed in the number generator itself. Now, if that didn't make sense, you can go ahead and pause it and read the infographic, but that is basically all you need to know. So without further ado, let's get straight into this episode. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use our first spin, and the first spin we got was number 6. So if you go ahead and just scroll to number 6 now, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we landed on the EK9. Now the EK9 is actually a car we've used previously, so I don't really want to use that again. So we're going to go ahead, generate another random number, and that number is 7. Right, the Mustang. The Mustang isn't a car we've used an awful lot, so you know what? We're going to stick with the second option. So there you go, purchase. Again, I haven't used it an awful lot. I think I used it once when the game first launched, and that was for a customization build. I haven't actually used it on a Stick or Twist or anything like that, and they've actually added quite a few parts to this car, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to use this for now, I think. So before we go ahead and customize the car, we need to find out what the build is actually going to be. So I've set up the random number generator again with 3 numbers, 1 being drag, 2 being circuit, and 3 being drift. And we're going to find out what the purpose of this car is now. So the random number generator has given us the number 1, which means we're going to go ahead and take this car into drag races, and obviously we can customize it accordingly. So first things first is actually customizing the car. I don't really know what I want to do. So I guess we'll start from the front and go all the way around. So with the front bumper, we can add this thing, which I'm not awfully fond of, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and slap on a splitter of some sort. It looks like they're all pretty similar, but that's not a bad thing because I do like these ones. We're going to go ahead and add the race style splitter on. As for the hood options, we can add that one, that one, that one, or that one. And I like that one the most. For those who were wondering, the only wide body option available is the Unicorn kit, and obviously I don't really want to do that because I feel like that's a bit overdone. So just for those who are wondering, I thought I'd point that out. We can also add some stock arches, and we're definitely going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and add those on. As for the mirrors, there's not really any mirror options I would want to pick there, so we're going to keep that stock. No side skirt options. We go to the rear, go ahead and add the large fender. No tail light options. Trunk lid, we can add the Unicorn one, but again, not particularly interested. I tell you what we will do, we'll go ahead and add this drag wing. I really like this drag wing, it looks really, really nice on the car. As for the rear options, we've got an LED option, which looks really, really nice. We've got the race style bumper, shaved bumper. Okay, I think we're going to go for the LED ones because that looks really, really nice to me. And then obviously we're going to go ahead and slap on a huge diffuser. Okay, so after a bit of tinkering, this is the final car I have finished with. I kind of decided to put those stripes on and obviously do the rims and whatnot, and this is how it turned out. I think it looks pretty goddamn nice. Does look like a full-on street racing drift car, which was definitely the look I was going for, and overall I've got to say I'm pretty happy with it. Now, this is the tune I've put on. I've never really done a drag car before, so this is all guessing really. It's all guessing work, but hopefully it will go quite well. I mean, assume if the drag races are how I think they're going to be, it should be pretty easy to win it anyway. So without further ado, we're going to go out on the open road, just in some free roam, see what the car's like, and then take it into a few drag races afterwards. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this. Okay, so here we are out on the open road in the 69 Mustang. I've got to say, it's exactly how I expect it to be. Again, I was kind of guessing with the tune. Oh, yeah, I was kind of guessing with the tune because I've never made a full-on drag car before. I just never really saw the need to do so. But I've got to say, you know, even though it's a drag car, it's drifted. That's quite funny. I've got to say, it's exactly how I thought it was going to be. Very understeery, but at the same time, very, very grippy. And I've got to say, I actually I'm really surprised about the way this is handling. We all know the most important thing about a drag car is seeing how fast it goes in a straight line. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a U-turn here, and we're going to go ahead and see how fast this gets to 200 miles per hour, because obviously that is quite an important thing. So we'll go ahead, get the revs up, and go! So obviously we're going to find out how fast this gets up to 200. Now my shifting hasn't been amazing, not going to lie, it's been very, very subpar, but already at 200. Okay, that was pretty goddamn fast. That was very fast, actually. Jesus. I do like this Mustang. This Mustang, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best Mustangs, like, ever made. I don't know, there's just something about it. There's something about this, like, the 60s era Mustangs which gets me over the newer ones. But with that being said, we're now going to go ahead, take this into a race, and see how it performs there. So without further ado, let's go straight into the action. Okay, so here we go into the race. Now, we're going to do this proper drag racing style. We're going to have 3 heats, and we're going to see which is the fastest time out of the 3. So if we go ahead and start into the starting box, we're going to see if we can get a bit of a head start in there, and we have. Obviously, now we're going to go and get that burnout meter perfect. It's so hard to get this meter perfect. Fuck's sake. Right, keeping it at 5 grand. Just got to keep it at 5 grand. Come on, right there. There we go. How did I fail? That was perfect. Right, regardless, we're going to go ahead and try and get a fucking fast time. Now, this Mustang is very fast, like, naturally, so we should be able to do this without an issue. It looks like the car is already topping out at 230, so it's already hit its top speed after about, I'd say, 11 seconds, which is pretty fucking mad. On the downhill, first time, obviously Need for Speed's got a bit of a delay there, but the first time was a 27.32. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I remember it. 27.32. Alright, so here we go into Heat 2. We're going to see if we can beat that time of, I think it was 27.32. So, we're going to go ahead and get up on the starting line. Cayman GTS or GT4 on the left side. There it is. Okay, burnout meter. Now, again, we overcooked this before. Don't want to do the same again. So right, if you say right now that this isn't good, even though that's perfect, that was perfect. Come on, that was perfect. Okay. Nevertheless, we're gonna keep going. The NOS literally it's perfect because when it ends, you've pretty much hit your top speed anyway, which I think is pretty goddamn cool, and it's very, very helpful. And then obviously more just regen, so you've got literally nothing to worry about. Already hit 230. Don't think we're gonna beat that time of 27, but did we do it? 27.06. Okay, so we did. We beat the time by 0.3 seconds, which is pretty goddamn cool. Now on to the final run, where hopefully we'll get a perfect launch and get the best time so far. That is the hope. So here we go, attempt 3. Okay, final attempt. This is the final attempt to get a perfect launch because we've struggled every single time so far. So once the game loads in, we're going to go ahead and go to the starting box. Right. Oh shit, I've completely overshot that. Okay, you know what? Good will do me. Good will do me. As long as I get a perfect launch, I just don't care. Okay, here we go. Race is now starting. That is literally perfect. That's perfect. Yes! Okay, we got perfect then. Now, NOS! Go, go, go! Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get a sub 27 time? That is the question. I've got to say, it feels like the NOS was used a hell of a lot better that time, although I have kind of taken that last corner wide, which, well, isn't great. Still going to keep the speed up using the NOS though. Hit the max speed of 230-ish. Are we going to beat that time? Okay, so we did get a sub 27 time. We got 26.42, which is a hell of a lot better than any of the times we got previously. The first time we got was 27.32, then we got 27.06, and then obviously we got a 26 time on the last go. So overall, I'll say this drag car was a success. We did very well with this car, and I've got to say it looks fucking gorgeous. For me, old American muscle cars are my favourite type of American muscle car, and this 69 Mustang is no different. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I've got to say, overall, it was definitely a success. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.